My neighbors. I've been living next to a graveyard for more than 30 years. Some people think that sounds eerie or depressing, but truthfully, I've never found it unsettling. Not once have my quiet neighbors played loud music, gotten into an argument, or complained when I walk my dogs near their fence. They've never minded when deer wander in and graze between the headstones. And in their stillness, they remind me every day of something incredibly important. That life is brief, and it is precious. I often find myself sitting on my porch in the early hours, sipping my coffee, and watching the sun rise over the tree line. The light slowly spills across the gravestones, and I can't help but remember the people I've loved and lost. Those memories come in like a breeze, soft, unexpected, and always welcome. I remember stacking wood with my dad in the cold autumn air, preparing for another long winter. We didn't talk much. He wasn't one for too many words. But every time I looked up, I saw the kindness in his eyes. It was quiet, but unmistakable. That kindness shaped me more than he ever knew. I remember my mom, wrapped in her cardigan, sitting on our old porch swing and watching the cardinals swoop down to her bird feeder. She loved birds, loved the simple beauty in them. She'd smile so gently when one landed nearby, and I remember thinking how peaceful she looked, like she belonged to that moment completely. And Nana. How could I ever forget Nana? Always in the kitchen, humming to herself, leaning over her pot of tomato sauce. She'd add just a little more garlic, stir it slowly, taste it, and nod. Every Sunday, the smell of her cooking filled the house, and when we sat down at the table, it wasn't just a meal, it was love served on a plate. We never left her house hungry or unloved. Now all three of them rest just beyond my backyard. And sometimes I imagine them there, not just in name etched in stone, but in the wind that moves the trees, in the sunlight that dances on the grass, in the quiet that fills the mornings. Their lives were not loud or flashy. They didn't win awards or chase fame, but they made the world better by being kind, by being present, by loving well. That's what stays with me. That's what echoes every time I walk past their resting place. Living next to this graveyard has taught me something strange and beautiful. The reminder that life is short doesn't make me sad. It makes me grateful. It makes me notice the little things more. The smell of coffee, the sound of laughter, the warmth of a hug, the joy in doing a small kindness for someone else, even if they never know it came from you. Because at the end of it all, we don't take anything with us except the love we gave. We live on not in monuments or riches, but in the stories others tell, in the habits they carry, in the way we made them feel. So today and every day, I try to live in a way that would make my parents and Nana proud. I try to love more freely, give more generously, and smile more often. After all, life is short, but love, that kind of quiet, everyday, powerful love, lasts forever.